Hello, I'm Ileana de la Vega from the Culinary Institute of America in San Antonio, and today we're going to prepare here the Chiles en Nogada, a classical dish for the celebration of the independence in Mexico. And we are celebrating this year the 200th anniversary of that, so this is the perfect way to start celebrating. So we start with the chiles poblanos. So here's a poblano. The way you do it is you turn out the fire and you dry roast it here until it's completely blistered. So I have here one that is blistered, and what you need to do is just peel it, just like this. It comes out this fast and this beautiful. So here we have two that are already peeled. So you need to make a slit on them to be stuffed. It is important to remove all the skin on it, okay, because the skin is not digestible. It is like cellulose, so you don't want that in your body. And here you pull out the seeds. Try to keep it whole. So this is a traditional dish in Mexico, and it is a little bit of labor intensive, but it's really worth it to make it. It is not too advisable to run on, on the running water, because sometimes you take out some of the flavor. This dish, it is from Puebla, and whereas a lot of Spanish established there. This is a little bit of vegetable oil, not too flavorful, and then I will saute some onion that we have here. White onion is what we use in Mexican cooking, no yellow onion, okay? So for the flavor profile, I would rather use this. So we have some onion here. I'll start sauteing just until translucent. We don't need any color in it. So the story is of this dish, and I think it's a beautiful story. There were three ladies, friends, young ladies, and they met this young gentlemen that they were with the army, and they wanted to give them something really interesting, a beautiful dinner for them. So I said, like, okay, they have the national flag in that time. It was three colors. We didn't have the eagle yet, so it was just green, white, and red. So they wanted to prepare a dish with those three colors that, emblematic, iconic from the flag. So they prepared the thing. So it's like one said, okay, I will take the green. The one said, I will take the white. And the other says, I will take the red. Okay, so the one with the green started with the chiles poblanos. Okay, so clean them. And they're in season. So this is a seasonal dish for this 16 de septiembre, which is the day of our independence. Okay, this is getting a little bit of color. So I have a mixture here of meats. This is beef and this is pork, ground or finely chopped by hand. Either way works well. All right, so I will saute my meat a little bit to get a little bit of color. So the lady that choose the one, for the chile rellenos, like, okay, I'm gonna stuff it, they're green, and I'm gonna stuff it with something delicious. So she came up with this combination of flavors that is, savory and sweet. Once the meat get a little bit of color and brown, I will add the tomatoes, okay? And then the other lady decided to go and make a white sauce for the white color. So it's like, what should she do? So she took the walnuts. They are not white, but in that time, in the season, which is September, the end of August and September, they are fresh in Puebla. So she peeled them. This is painful, let me tell you. Peel this little skin, this thin skin, one by one. So we have them already peeled here. And they have to keep white, so we keep it in milk, so they won't oxidate and get any color. So the meat is getting, a little bit of color. It has to be completely cooked at this moment. Okay, let's add the tomatoes now. Tomatoes are diced with the skin on, as we do in Mexico. I have apples here. I have pears, already diced. I have plantains, and then they go right now because they are still raw. Plantains is not a banana. This is a plantain, and we want them like this, almost when you think that you should throw them out, trash them. It is when they're more sweet and this is the way that we, the Mexicans, like them. So we have the plantains here, and I will add them here to start cooking. They will need a little bit more time than the pear and the apple. So I will put this one first. Pears and apples. Give it a little bit of time to cook down. So we have raisins here. We have candied pineapple, and we have some almonds, chopped almonds here that I will add as well. All this is already cooked, so we don't need to cook it anymore. So this will come at the end when the seasoning. So going back to the history of these ladies. The other one was like, okay, I had the red color. What should I do? Well, I think she was the most bright of all of them, or perhaps the more lazy. Okay, so she just took a pomegranate, take the seeds out, and this is the red color, right? So quite simple, quite brilliant though. Okay, so this is ready, it's cooked, and we don't want mushy, so it is perfect. I will add some of the almonds, the candied pineapple, a little bit chopped black raisins. And it's getting thicker right now with the almonds. They absorb all the liquid and the juice that is here. A little bit of cinnamon, it's just a touch. I need a little bit of pepper, salt, and sugar. And this is ready. So stuffing should be slightly cold to be able to stuff the chiles. Now we will move and start making the sauce here. I have the walnuts. And this, the sauces made with walnuts, nuts, almonds, all of those are very Spaniards, are very much from Spain. But we love it, and we are kind of we are a mestizo culture, and that is what it, really reflects our Independence Day, that we are a mestizo culture, and we should be proud of it. Okay, I have a little bit of crema mexicana or creme fraiche. It is widely available in any supermarket, in any place you will find crema mexicana. It is not sour cream. We don't have sour cream in Mexico. Believe it or not, that's Tex-Mex. Okay, so we will use some cream here. I have goat cheese, and you can do it all with goat cheese, or you can do it with a little bit of goat cheese and also a little bit of cream cheese. So that's what I'm doing. We will need a little bit of white pepper. I have milk, not much, just to be able to, to move the blades. It's not a food processor what we need, because we need a finer grinding. So this looks pretty. I mean, it's thick, but I think it's beautiful. And it's white, which is what we are looking for. Okay, so we have our chiles here, and I'm gonna stuff them now. All right, so we just need a smaller spoon. This should be still, it could be slightly warm, or it could be cold. Room temperature better. This is a dish that we eat room temperature. We don't eat it cold, we don't eat it hot. It should be room temp. So we have our stuffed chiles now, and I'm gonna be adding the sauce. It's just so good, this sauce. So cover them. This is not just to put just a little bit. No, it should be, really cover the chiles with it. Where's the green color now for the flag? Well, a little bit of parsley. What about that? Chopped parsley. So we have the color, green again, and the brilliant lady with the red seeds is here. So this is the iconic dish for the 16 de septiembre, our Independence Day in Mexico. We have the three colors of the flag, very emblematic. We are very proud of this dish, to be honest. For the complete recipe, please visit CIACulinaryIntelligence.com, and to learn more about the Culinary Institute of America in San Antonio, visit ciachef.edu. Thank you, and buen provecho.